What is going on, everybody? Well, this is something a little bit different, isn't it? But I'm so desperately waiting for Spyro 4 to be a thing. I figured we could go back to the Reignited trilogy and play through one of my favourite games of all time. Over the coming days, weeks, whatever, I will be 100%ing this, but we're starting with Year of the Dragon because it's the one I grew up with, it's the one I'm most familiar with, it's the one I've had the most fun with. So yeah. Hello Rachel Samwise, are you a big fan of Spyro? Because we're going to have some fun today. Let me just have a quick to at the minute. So yeah, this will be eventually a 100% playthrough, it's not all going to be done in one sitting. But yeah, we're going to try and will Spyro 4 into existence by playing Year of the Dragon. I don't know how much, I don't know how long it takes to 100% this, so I think we're just going to do the first world today, depending on how long that takes. If it's quicker than expected, we might do some more world 2, but for the most part I'm just aiming to get through world 1. And obviously, as far as 100% goes, there's the additional unlocks, like in world 1 there's a section where you have to have Sergeant Bird unlocked. We're obviously not going to be able to 100% that right away, but we're going to do as much as we can. So without further ado, let's hop into Spyro for Year of the Dragon as we try and will Spyro 4 into existence. And away we go. Eventually, an evil plot unfolds. I have so much nostalgia for this game, so I'm probably going to be gushing about everything. Excuse me, take that to the bank. An evil plot still unfolds. Can you believe I actually wore purple just for this occasion? This is like one of the only purple things I own. The other one is a WWE t-shirt from many years ago that doesn't fit me anymore for Neville. Okay, here we go. Reignited. Does not look as fun and blocky as the original. You couldn't even pass level 1, oh my. Well, I hope you enjoy watching me go for 100%. I'm going to be searching every nook and cranny, every corner of every level. Like I said, there's some stuff that's going to be blocked off, because you have to unlock stuff in later worlds to get to it, but I'm going to try and 100% stuff as much as possible as we go along. If I have to come back to stuff, I have to come back to stuff. Oh, that always looks so much more awkward on the PlayStation 1. Little polygonal hunter. There's our boy, Tom Kenny, in Spyro. Oh yeah, the Year of the Dragon opens with like 20 million cutscenes, doesn't it? A powerful villain emerges.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all.
I really hate how they redesigned the sorceress. She looks so much more sinister in the original, and that was with blocky PS1 graphics. And next, a desperate rescue begins. It's all very sinister.
Where are the eggs?
Good question.
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon world.
Good answer.
We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
It's all
The
up to
other side
Spyro.
of the world? The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to
See,
go.
a lot of the Reignited
Nobody else
stuff
can fit down
is
the
a bit
holes.
iffy because that sounded a
Yeah,
lot
come
more
on, let's
sinister in the
go.
original. It was all like the Forgotten Realms. And it was just like, yeah, Forgotten Realms. Go on, Spyro. You can do it.
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
Or if you hunter, find the eggs and make Spyro skateboard for them. Game designs are weird sometimes. Okay, here we go. The first realm, which I forgot the name of. Sunrise Spring. Let's go. Let's get this 100% show on the road. Like I said, we're going to try and search every nook and cranny. Oh, you can make past that. So what's weird about the Reignited trilogy is you just have to unlock an ability where sparks would point in the direction of nearby gems, and yet in the Reignited version it's already unlocked. So that'll make things go by a little bit quicker at least. Well, let's stop complaining. Let's talk about the good stuff about the Reignite Trilogy. This game is gorgeous, and look at the way the fire singes the grass. Couldn't do that on the PS1. Whoops. Like I say, we're going for everything. So there's going to be a lot of running back and forth while we try and get all the gems for the first time. And regarding the order I'm going to play the levels in, I'm not going to play them in order, just because I know the first level up there, Sunny Villa, has an optional Sheila section in it, and if we're going for 100% as quickly as possible, I want to free Sheila first. So Sheila's actually probably going to be the first main level we play, just to get that out of the way, and all of the Sheila sections of other levels will be unlocked. Here's Isabel. Awesome. Now just to make sure I've got everything here, and then jump up here, probably to get a telling off by Bianca. I got the gems over there, didn't I? There's
Hi,
all.
Spyro. To look left or right, use the right stick. To quickly center the camera behind you, tap the center camera button. You can also...
For the sake of this playthrough, I was going to leave all the dialogue running, but let's not leave characters telling us what buttons to press running. The rest of the dialogue I'll leave running because, you know, respect the voice actors.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through.
Not an
Those
option.
eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years.
Well, that one we just found out in the
even
open.
if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
She's the Hulk. Cool. Okay. So, like I say, we're going to avoid Sunny Villa. I think you collect enough gems in the hub world to unlock Sheila, and we're going to do that first, like I say, just so all optional Sheila sections in other levels will be immediately available. It's like the most efficient way to 100%. We'll just go to dance around and make sure we get all these gems here. Now for everyone's favourite top D-bag. Oh, Pound Moneybags, who, again, I don't like the redesign in the Reignite Trilogy.
My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar.
No, we didn't, because we're playing this
My
out of order.
business went into
I might do
a slump
Spyro 2 if I
after you
100%
left,
this
so
quicker than I
I came
anticipate.
here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too. The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her
lay it on us.
escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
Cool. How much? 300 gems. Yeah, we can get that in the hub world. And that'll be the first level we'll play again. It's just the most efficient way to get to 100%. We're going to do the upstairs section first, because I know it kind of loops around. Hey, Hunter.
Yo, Spyro!
Yo,
I just
bro.
found one of those portal thing in the jigs that leads to a different world, but you'll
Cool.
have to glide to get across to it. Press the...
Like I say, I'm going to leave as much dialogue running as possible for the voice actors. You know, they put a lot of effort into this, but I hate leaving it on when it's just characters saying, you need to press this button to do this activity. Plus, I've played Spyro before. I know how all this works. I say as I
saw
nearly missed that
something
jump.
shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering.
Okay,
To
yeah. Yeah, press triangle. Whee!
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Thanks for telling us that now. It gets worse as the game goes on, and this little dickhead decides, so you know what, you can't have the egg unless you skateboard. Anyway, there's Coltrane. Alright, second little buddy, and then we'll just get this bit down here done.
This is a super fly power-up, Spyro.
It is.
Whenever you walk through any power-up that looks like this one, it will allow you to fly for a while.
Alright, but we're not going to do that. We're going to first have a run up... Excuse me. First going to have a run up here to get all of the gems. Then we'll come back and do that. And I know there's like an extra life here if you glide upwards, but I don't know if we're going to need too many extra lives. I think it doesn't count towards 100% completion, but it will be nice to get it. But it doesn't allow the skill point or anything. And when I say we're going for 100%, I am going to try for all of the skill points. I know some of them can be pretty iffy, but we are going to try for all of the skill points in this playthrough. Okay, so that's all of the gems up here. We can now go back down. use the super flying power up to go get the egg, and maybe I'll come back down for the extra life. I don't know. It's not necessary, but it's fun. Let's go. There we go, here's Amy. Number 3. Go back up. So yeah, if you fly up like somewhere around here. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. There's an extra life. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. It's not necessary at all for 100% completion, but I feel like going for it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Oh, bit of a sloppy start there. Okay, it was out to the left, wasn't it? Now this feels like it runs out quicker than normal. Oh, there we go. No skill point, not all necessary, but just a nice little extra thing to do. So now we can continue running along the ground, making sure we're grabbing everything. They're all flaming. Make sure they're all the ones from behind these trees. Now I'm going to skip this bit of dialogue because I know it's just Zoe telling us about passive and active
Your
cameras,
game
and that's
camera
not
is
fun.
currently in passive mode. This mode requires you to manually control the camera, if you like.
No,
Okay.
it's not. I like the way it controls in the Reignite trilogy, obviously because it has the power of dual analogs that was introduced in later console generations. I can't remember, do we have to unlock head bashing? No, we do not. It's in Spyro 2 it needs to be unlocked, so we should be able to get the hidden egg here. Without the blocky graphics of the PS1, it is a little more obvious that it's there on this version though. Just kind of like this really standout rock in the middle of nowhere. Here's Liam. Everybody enjoy Liam. Ugh, I didn't like that snotting sound effect. Hey, Molten Critter Boy.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
I think the big problem with a lot of the voice acting in the Reignite version is it's very Saturday morning cartoony. I don't know, I just feel like the PS1 version had a little more authenticity to everything.
I see an
You just gonna
egg
tell
at
us
the
about
bottom of this
swimming?
lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You could
Perhaps.
dive underwater by pressing the charge button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down charge as well.
Cool, thanks for that. We know how to do it. You can also dive by head bashing, but you know what I mean? We'll just quickly run over here first. There's the Spark stage that we'll come back to later. I always hated the Spark stages when I was a kid. Coming back to them as an adult, they're nowhere near as bad as I remember. Everything out here. I remember my first attempt 100% the Reignite trilogy, and there was actually a glitch where some of the gems were missing, which was really, really awkward. We're going to head back in. Nice dive there. But there's been multiple patches, I think, so hello. Here's Bruce. Everybody say hi, Bruce. But there's been, that's all the eggs here. There's been multiple patches, and I think they fixed all that stuff now, but it was on the level that's just up here, actually, Sea Shell Shark. And there was a glitch, and it just would not let me have the final gem. Sparks was even pointing to it, but it just had like faded out of existence, so I'm glad they patched the game and fixed all that stuff. Very nice. Very nice. Just gonna double check, there's no skill points in this world, is there? No, it's not until you actually get to the levels that any skill points start to show up. Because we will be trying to do all of them as part of this 100% run, right? I'm just going to do a lap around, I'm pretty sure I got everything down here. Cool. So yeah, here's the level I was on about. Hey buddy.
Here I was, about to go for a nice swim at Shell Beach, when my portal just up and
Don't we all?
disappears right in front of me. If you go find some more of those dragon eggs, I bet this portal would start working again.
Oh, we'll get to it. We have all the eggs in this area. We just need to get all the gems, and then we'll have more than enough to unlock Sheila. because once again I will just say it's the most efficient way to 100%. If you clear the character levels first, it means any optional areas within future levels will be open, and you don't need to go back to levels later. So Sunny Villa has a Sheila section. If we clear Sheila's level, we can just go straight ahead and do that without having to replay Sunny Villa. Okay, what we have? 398. I've missed one gem somewhere. Sparks, do you think? I obviously can't have been paying great amounts of attention somewhere. All the way back here? At least we were going to come back this way anyway. Oh, is that it there? Okay, I must have just walked past that. So that's this hub world 100% complete, and we're going to go rescue Sheila so that we can use her in all the other levels.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up. This pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape.
For a small
if you were to
fee.
pay me, say, a small fee.
He said it, he said the line.
Ah,
Sure, let's do it.
Spyro, I love your sweet
Sheila's a weird one.
naivety.
Everybody complained about her
Your
redesign for the
kind-hearted
Reignite
nature
trilogy,
might
but
be
I
your
kind of like it
downfall
because
someday.
think about the original
But for
PS1
the time
game.
being,
It was just a generic
making
kangaroo
me
model.
rich.
There's a lot more personality to this version. You can say what you want about all the other redesigns, like I don't like the new money bags. But I don't find anything that bad about Sheila's redesign.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
Big ol' money bags yeet.
I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought
Sure
I'd
is.
see one.
Them
You
SpongeBob.
dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof!
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
Spyro didn't pay
And they
attention in
just
history
left?
class.
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
That's
yeah,
the excuse.
They're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage
Yeah,
control.
this is how we're
Come
going to
visit
start.
anytime you like.
This is how we're going to start. Let's go to Sheila's Alp. Yeah, all the treasure, thank you. It's only saying I got 100, but that's obviously because we just spent half of it on bloody money bags. You can kiss me arse.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now
No
I have
problem.
to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Are there something to do with goats?
Hiya, Sheila. While you were gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's okay, though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever
Bobby,
plan
Pete,
to
and
take
Billy.
them back.
Okay, let me just have a vape and then we'll get right into this level. Alright, let's go. I'm pretty sure this is a level... Yeah, this is a level we can do 100% and run on easy. There's no, like... obviously it's already an alternate character stage, so you don't need to... there's no locked doors or anything that needs certain abilities to unlock. With this level, the only thing you need to keep an eye on is hidden areas, because there's a lot of them. Because Sheila has a super jump ability, there's one which I saw on the way over. There's a lot of these dotted about, so you really need to pay attention to the level's design. Shortcut. Give us an egg, love.
Ah, home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelette, but I think you deserve it more.
Can you imagine the alternate timeline where Billy made the omelette? Just a dead dragon in the game. I see, you can't 100% it, one of them's dead. It went great on toast though. Can't just double jump here. Okay, nice build, I'm pretty sure there's no immediate hidden areas, but when we go in here there's a fair few of them. Oh wait, you're friendly. It's you we need to worry about. You. you. Okay, now we're just going to backtrack and make sure we got all the hidden thingamabobs, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's one up there. I don't think there's one at the top of the waterfall. Oh, I'm just going to have a quick vista look. I forgot that there's rocks to kick. I'm pretty sure there was none in the opening section, but if I have to backtrack all the way back now, I'm going to kick myself. Okay, so up here. A nice hidden area. Give this moose an old kick. Give this a good stomp. Awesome sauce. Is this area of the map clear? This area up here. Whoops. Control the rocks because they contain gems. I don't know what the button is just to quickly get the HUD up. I'm sure there's a button for it. Oh, R2 makes a kick. Who signed that? No, I don't know. Either way, we've got 172 out of 400, but there is a lot in the final area, if I recall. I feel like I'm missing something. This is going by way too easily. There you go, buddy.
Hey, Sheila, let's play a joke. Takes this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay?
No.
I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
You guys are brutal. Here's Jenny. Can't tell if that was supposed to be an air accordion. That's way cool at night time. Okay, I know there's a lot of gems, but I feel like I'm missing something. Is there like a secret wall you have to kick? It's been a long time since I did not even see you coming, you little turd. You smash, you don't have anything to say, do you?
Those Rhinox have taken over. There'll be no stopping them unless we can smash their huts. They're too big to smash with your kick attack, though. Try using your stomp attack to smash them instead. I'll confuse the Rhinox with taunts while you stomp their hut. You remember how to stomp, don't?
Yeah, press triangle in there. We're not going to listen to dialogue. It's literally about teaching controls. Oh well, we'll do this a little bit complicated way then. Yeah, these all contain a lot of gems. Now, the enemies constantly respawn, so they do not drop gems, right? I don't think so. It'd be very awkward if I just knocked him off and somehow glitched out and lost a gem. Oh wait, I need blue. More of the sparks, have a feast. That gem count is looking healthy. Probably wasn't going to level at the time. There we go. Right, we need to keep our eyes peeled for all the hidden secrets. So first of all, there's an area up here we can bounce to. Let's grab ourselves an extra life. Open this up. I pressed square. It's okay, there's food here. Nothing hidden in these trees, is there? Yes! Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Let me up. This is where the main level ends. The gem count's looking very healthy, but there's a hidden area there we have to go to next.
Sheila? Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
Yeah, basically vape every time we get an egg. Hi, Nan. Nani? Got the eggs. Let's just make sure we have all.
Do you ever forget how to control a character?
Yeah, controls. Okay. Okay, so is this the final hidden area, or have I missed something? Because wouldn't that be tragic? Make sure we grab everything down here before we hop on up here. Those. Smash those vases. I'm pretty sure there's another hidden area within this one. Yep. Are these going to be the final gems? Because if they are, this was one. I'm missing 5. I was going to say this was one nice clean run of the level, but I'm missing 5, and he's pointing that way. Oh god, I didn't trigger a glitch, did I? I know this, the Reunite trilogy is quite bad for glitches. Or is he pointing to outside here? Did I leave one on the floor accidentally? Sparks, you okay there, buddy? Okay. Remember at the start how I said I think I might something out right at the beginning of the level? I think that's what's happening. Oh my god, I actually did. Oh my god. Just as I was getting ready to brag about how clean this run of the level was, that has to happen. I know I can just pause the game. Come on, I like doing things properly. Plus the levels just look so gorgeous, the fun of exploring. Come on, up you go, Sheila. And there we go. So that's the first level within this hub world, and down and out, and now we can go to Sunny Villa knowing that the Sheila section of the level will be unlocked, and that means we should be able to 100% run that as well. There are skill points in that level, I believe. 1 for a skateboarding trick, and another for burning all the trees, is it? I'll have to double check. I certainly will have to double check. Yeah, flame all the trees and skateboard car striker. Well, we can do this now because we've gone ahead and opened up Sheila's area. So on to Sunny Villa we go. You know what I missed from Spyro 2 though? In Spyro 2 all the levels had little cute cutscene intros. They got rid of that. It's a shame really, because all of the worlds have so much personality. I would have liked to see more of it. Hey,
oh my, can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
Yeah, sure, I'll help. Just let me grab all the bits and pieces. Excuse me. Flame the tree. It's actually a pretty cool animation. By the power of HD. Suck. Okay, we're gonna have to. This is the first proper level, so we're now gonna have to have a good look around and make sure we grab everything. Brilliant.
Just let me catch my breath, and then I'll kick that other guy's butt.
Dude, he's right behind you. Are you aware of this? I can't remember. Do you give us an egg now?
We showed those two bullies. If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished them off ages ago.
No, he's just here to talk nonsense. Cool. Right, again, we need to make sure that this whole ground area is covered. If we want this to be as clean run as possible, a more clean run than what we just did with Sheila, where I had to backtrack through the level because I missed the gem at the start. That's 3. Oh, nice extra life there. I'm not really sure how necessary extra lives are going to be. Oh, Mother Duck has arrived. Awesome, it's awesome. Mother Duck, you like Spyro, right? I believe this is one of your favourite franchises. God, the soundtrack is so good. I know there is an option that changes classic soundtrack, right? Classic soundtrack, and I'm kind of tempted to do that. In fact, let's do that. Let's change it to the original music. Oh, yeah. Mother Duck loves them some Spyro. Well, join me on my quest to get the 100% here.
This Rhinoc is too big to charge. You'll have to flame him using the attack button.
You haven't missed much from this series so far, because this is going to be a series. I do completely intend on 100% this, so I might even do Spyro 2 after that. I was never a big fan of the first game. Okay, let's just clear out this area. So you haven't missed much. We've done Sheila's Alp. And I ranted lots of times about 100% efficiency. So by doing the alternate character stage first, it unlocks all the secret areas that need that character. I know there's one in this level. There's a special Sheila area. Can't understand one so well. Okay, that's fair enough. Still enjoy the fun. sure the enemies are wiped out as well. Because we need to make sure we have everything. The camera's up here, you have to glide. No, you have to get higher up. You need to go outside the Sheila area, which is fair. Somebody looking at here. Here's Vanessa. Thanks for the fun, Vanessa. Okay. There's no gem hidden over there, is there? Pretty sure that's all you have to do here. Go up here. Go over here and flame this tree. On our way to get that skill point. Upwards we go. Now, is there any secrets I can remember? Obviously this is what you use to hit those pillars up there. And then that's the Sheila area there, but before we go to Sheila's area, we're going to clear this. Grab a few extra gems. And also get the hidden egg up here. And there's a tree as well, which is important in our little 100% run for getting the skill point. Awesome, awesome. That's nice and clever. Now we just need to rush back to where we were. And we're going to take care of Sheila's bonus mission again. That's why we started with Sheila's out, to ensure that that area would be open. Come on, up you get. Spyro. Spyro, get up. Insult dragon. Up we go. Around here we go. You know, the first time I played through the Reignite trilogy, I had the Reignite soundtrack on, and I'm just starting to realise how great it is. Including the nostalgic
Spyro,
music.
There are
Hey, Sheila.
Rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
An excellent point to make.
Alas, I have lost my love. She's being guarded by evil Rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
Sure thing, buddy, but I remember this entire section being so painful because they hide things so well. I can imagine missing just that red gem there. Goodbye. Goodbye. So, you need to keep your eyes peeled for any potential secret areas. Oh, right, I thought that was a green gem. Comme ça. Comme ça. It's been that long since I played, I don't know the levels inside and out, so... These are going to be some pretty careful runs. And I was got ticked over by the delay there. No hidden area up here, is there? Cool. Okay, so we can just carry on. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Kick. What about up here? Like I say, it's going to be a very careful run, because I know they like to hide things. Couldn't even see that on the camera, but now we know it's here. There's no enemy down here, just a bunch of hidden gems. Awesome, 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 awesome. And there's an extra gem hidden up on this platform here that we need to get back up. Awesome. Now we can proceed with the level. Give this dude here a kick.